one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge?
I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance. And we show you what's to come in 2016. Tune in now. You are one of the players that they say is the toughest to challenge in 2K.
To be honest, I haven't really had a lot of competition.
On this episode of NBA 2K TV, we have an interactive special where you guys have the chance to win.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Miami Heat. A lot of W's recently for this Miami team. They have been a team on a mission this season. Best record in the NBA. We're getting deep into the schedule now, and they continue playing dominant basketball. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding on to the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Remember the Alamo.
We've got the Grizzlies in Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee, against an Eastern Conference team here at the FedEx Forum. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Miami, an excellent season underway. We've seen a lot of good basketball so far from these guys.
All of their recent games have been high energy, high quality effort. I mean, they've been playing with a lot of emotion, but they've channeled it in the right way, and they're still playing with a lot of discipline as well.
Fun to watch, guys, really. Just playing hard, but also under control. So that effort and execution that you talked about, coupled with the teamwork every time they take the floor.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Christopher in at point guard. Josh McLean-Wade. And Chandler at the small forward. Wasted no time on that one. Freak's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Indiana.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom.
I mean, just beautiful.
He's yours.
Almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Here's Conley. The baseline jumper goes down.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Christopher. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 3-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
There's the screen and the wide-open shot from Green. Buries it from three-point range. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Heat on D, leading by 5. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Guys, you wouldn't expect this year's series to go that way, but after last year, you never know.
Feeds it to Freak. Fires for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now here's Conley, guarded by Christopher. Allen passes to Green. Shot clock at 6.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Allen kicks to Green. Poked away and had obtained possession. Let's now take a look at some league leaders with the rundown of the best passing big men in the NBA over the past month. Marc Gasol on top.
You think of some of the great passing big men over the years, and they are some of the best players ever. I mean, period. I'm sure that's not lost on him.
Certainly not. I mean, it's precisely why he's worked so hard to become the passer he is today. He didn't want to just be a scorer. He wanted to be a complete post player, and he's done it.
Green dishes to Freak. Green kicks to Freak from downtown. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now the Heat with it. They're on a 16-7 run. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I caught up with Coach Dave Yeager. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make 2nd, 3rd, and 4th efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report and Coach's plan here tonight. A good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo. And I think that is a good game plan.
That's the only plan, really, Greg and Kevin. I mean, they cannot let it be played on their terms.
Some changes for Memphis. Memphis also making some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Jarnell Stokes. Green comes in for Otto Porter Jr. and Tony Allen subbed in for Mike Conley. And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Aldridge. Chandler comes in for Jeff Roberts. Wade checked in for Green, and Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Christopher, he's in at point guard. Wilson Chandler out there with Winslow. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Wade in at the 2 spot.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Here's Udrich. He's guarded by Christopher. Here's Gasol. No good. And it's Miami the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wade passes to Christopher. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. 22 points for Freak.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Green dishes to Gasol. Here's Udrich. And the shot falls short this time. The Heat leading by 6. And a wide-open look for Freak. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second-chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
And Udrich kicks to right. They set the screen. Dishes to Udrich. Gasol screen. To end the run. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Christopher. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense. Here's Udrich. He's guarded by Christopher. The shot will not go. And Miami the other way now. Chandler kicks to Winslow. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
And Miami making a change here. Sloan's checked in. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now about 3 minutes gone in his second quarter of basketball. Right side against Gasol. And he converts the layup.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
The Heat leading by 9. Here's Christopher. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Freak's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field is above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Allen. He's averaging 6 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And for him, it's all getting
Late on call. point.
To the line.
Freak.
Going up.
Through